It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary!
And they'll be fired up in this first term. It's Gold Coast and Adelaide, round 17. Just had a fumble, almost lost it. Laird back inside 50 go the Crows. Smith was clever. They peeled away from Matt Crouch. He sends it to the top of the square. Test of strength. Spills sideways. Eddie Betts makes an impact early. He's been down the last couple of weeks, Eddie, but he makes a great start tonight. Smith, who's been busy early. Miller finds O'Brien. And it's going to be 50. The umpire, you heard the call. Joyce didn't go east-west. He just cribbed on the mark, and it's a 50. It could be a big price to play. 1 goal, 2 this season for Riley O'Brien. A couple in his career, but a rare shot at goal for the big ruckman. But he strikes it pure and puts it straight through. From the middle, Brad Crouch trying to get a clearance. Smith and Miller are playing in front's got it.
Miller, this will be his 7th disposal too, boys.
Drills the kick in to Tex Walker. Taylor Walker had some strong words to say during the week after the performance in the showdown. He wants to lead from the front, and he bangs through a goal. But just dropped it in between two Suns players, and Kelly was able to intercept. They're lining up again. Brown, the defender, for a rare goal. Goes long and kicks it! He'll enjoy that. In their back half for the last couple of minutes, the Crows. Here's Betts looking to create. Controlled it nicely. Knight. Now they're full of runs. Smith searching for someone. He just tumbles into space. It's going to go end on end. It rolls away from Ballard and almost cleared the line. Ballard goes over the fence in his desperate chase back. Ballard was just casually chasing after it, thinking it was going to sit, and then had to really motor. The Crows went it back again. Miller is having some sort of first quarter. He pops through another.
Nothing wrong with the ground down here, Brandy.
What about the ball?
A little bit of complacency at the moment for mind. When you have, I said, such a good start like that, you just want to take advantage of it.
Another terrible turnover, and this one may prove costly. Eddie on 50. His kick almost looked like a turnover. Greenwood's got it, continued on his way, and puts it through.
An easy punch through, out of bounds, or through the points there and get the ball back to Crows.
Kelly sends it long. Greenwood strong in the air. They all peel away and allow Smith to find some space on the wing. And with some dash, just chips it up for Sloan. The Crows rolling back towards goal. That's going to be 50. Sloan was wanting to play on.
That's Brad Shearer, I reckon. Came through on the near side.
It doesn't really matter who infringed in the end. And this is terrible checking from the Suns. Stengel kicks his first goal as a Crow. That's disastrous from Gold Coast. Attempt there from Rory Sloan. First and call to go. Another terrible turnover. Jenkins, and another easy goal for the Crows. And never lost here, never kicked less than 100 points here either.
Oh, that's better by Eddie Betts to chase down Pierce Hanley. Well, there's got to be a free kick on Rory Sloan down the field, surely.
Not paid. Miller up.
Oh, on too.
With his head over it, still able to feed it through. Murphy sold the dummy brilliantly and ramps through another. Talking through what he's wanting the side to do, but it's not being executed. Great turn by Jenkins. Drills the kick in, and it's called play on for Betts, who has to go. Murphy feeds it through. Smith, Stengel, he wants another. He'll dribble it, he'll trickle it, he'll roll it through. Stengel's got 2 in the turn.
The Suns haven't scored a goal, just the 2 points.
Crouch kept it in play. Sloan able to tunnel ball it through and get it past a couple. And now they're running again. Atkins to Murphy. Options are plenty. Jenkins doubles back. Betts is on the lead. Murphy's going to go himself. It's going to be down the ground for a kick. He's kicked the goal anyway. What a finish by Lockie Murphy.
That's when the game will drop away.
Atkins in. Betts didn't go for it. Walker stayed down. He heard a voice. He just puts it out into the path of Sloan. Feeds it back. Seedsman with a quick change of direction. Stengel been everywhere in this quarter. Falls short. Betts who's just lurking near the goalpost, Eddie.
The spare Adelaide Crows,
And he'll play on here. And you have to be a little more aware than that. It's 3 terrible mistakes in this quarter, and Betts helps himself to his second. Murphy taking to ground. Miller able to get it up. Big hit there from Brad Crouch, and it spills to Miller, who's used it nicely. Atkins gets the skates on. He could go all the way here. He'll just lay it over the top. It falls in short of Jenkins, who waited for it, but he'll help himself to the goal. The Crows get out the back again and continue on their way in the third term.
Ah, well, maybe good to see a bit of spirit.
Have a look at the free kick again.
Show a bit of care. It's been a lack of care in the first half of play.
Crows, after conceding that turnover, which cost them a goal a few moments ago.
Anyway, this is Texas distance. He's normally pretty strong from this area. He'll do this comfortably.
Through his career, if he's missed, generally it's been to the right. Starts out that way, it straightens up, and Texas got his second. Along the wing they go. Now Smith usually uses it well. That's a great kick off a step. Danger here, big bump. It's going to be a free kick to the Crows.
It's good F by Atkins because he saw Joyce coming.
Hospital kick, put him under the pump.
I knew it was coming, didn't he? Kept his eyes on the ball. It's great courage.
Ben, let it go.
Instead he
Just take what the opposition gives you.
Instead he went to a 1-on-3. Greenwood was the only player jumping.
Matt Crouch out of the air with the volley. Matt Crouch! Brilliant. Good releasing kick too. The Suns overcommitted trying to spoil. Keith can take it.
That's the
Walker.
little kick. That's the little kick Brownie's talking about.
He looks up. Here's Eddie in a paddock of space. That's great transition from Adelaide. It was such a memorable game for Eddie Betts last time he played against the Suns. His 300th game. He kicked a ripping goal of the year contender. On his way to 6 goals that night. Well, he's on his way again. He's got 3. They switch it towards Stengel, who's got it. He's played a good first game for Adelaide. He's waiting for a lead inside 50. Thought about drawing the man. Then he goes to the pocket. He wants Eddie. Betts has got it again. Eddie Betts. He senses a bag tonight. That's his 4th. Impressive effort to keep it going. Off hands.
The Tiger Army turned up last week. Your Crows party doesn't travel room.
Drills it in, and Jenkins on the end of it. Here's Jenkins lining up his 3rd. Lovely looking kick. A powerful performance by Adelaide. The centre square, this time going O'Brien's way.
He just wants effort, Stewie. That's all he wants.
Crouch, Keith, look out. Almost a big bump there. Miller up in short, and certainly within range here for Taylor Walker. This is where he likes to hit him from. Looks good off the boot. The distance is there. And big bomb from Tex Walker. Able to get the clearance with strength and put it on the boot. Miller is quick and after it too. And he pick up down low. Smith from 50. Off a step, launches long. Stengel.
Brett especially. To right, and they've used Brody Smith up around the stoppages as well.
Played 2 games for the Tigers. Tyson Stengel, but he's enjoying being back home playing for a South Australian club. And in his first game for the Crows, he's got 3. The high ball goes in for the Crows. Jenkins.
Miller, Knight, Seedsman, Atkins, Brad Crouch. You know, there's plenty of, and Sloan, there's plenty of players who can run hard both ways.
Walker. Got to feed it back through to Seedsman. And it'll open up again for Adelaide. Ball is stung in low. It'll bounce, it'll roll, and Eddie will just volley it out of the air. Help himself to his 5th. Crows go up the wing again. Greenwood has to try and get around the umpire. Almost a hospital handball to Brad Crouch, but they've got the numbers and the overlap. And Murphy, well, we know he can hit them from 50. Didn't get a great piece of that one, but Eddie, crafty, down on the goal line.
Does he's in his sleep, Eddie.
He's got 8 in him tonight, I reckon.
And he kicked 6 against the Suns earlier on in the season. He's done it again. He's cashing in tonight, Eddie Betts.
Lynch back in the lineup.
Dweller for distance. Talia the fist.
Oh,
What a crunching hit by Rory Sloane.
Oh, he got up.
Can the Suns get a couple of late ones? Sloane took the contact, got it away. Seedsman now to Matt Crouch. High one into the pocket. Jenkins again, just too big for Weller. Fair size differential between the two, and Jenkins, after a nice mark, finishes it off. It's a domination by the Crows at Metricon. A big percentage booster for Don Pyke's men. Eddie Betts kicks 6 as the Crows have their biggest ever win over the Gold Coast Suns.
Well, it's a big one. Highest score by any team this season. They beat Richmond's score last week by 1 point. Another shattering defeat by the Gold Coast Suns. Been disappointing the last 2 weeks after a good start to the year. Certainly a lot more competitive, but Adelaide season well and truly back on tracks, especially from a percentage point of view. That brings them up about 8% tonight, which will be very important come September.